What up, y'all? Welcome to 2022, you guys. So, we're gonna start off this year. I really wanna start doing the streaming thing, you guys, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna lay down the structure, you guys. I'm gonna lay down the structure for the way that the rest of this year is gonna go, and kind of just talk about what we're doing. So, first and foremost, I want to give Kevin Samuels his proper credits, right? I want to give him his proper credits because he has laid down the formula. He's laid down the stream and setup thing, you know, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. I think it's actually really, really good for the way that he's kind of laid out the streaming platform. And so what I've noticed is that, especially with 2022 going on, especially with COVID, we got all these crazy things that's happening and whatnot. This is gonna be the new reality, you guys. And if it's not the new reality, what I'm here to tell you guys is, I know people are still working in actual offices. You know, there are people that are working from home a lot, and I'm somebody that my mom's side, they're farmers. They were farmers, like didn't have shit. Didn't have anything. My dad's side, immigrants from fucking Mexico, some shit, you guys. I didn't have anything. And so what I can say is that these past 2 years since this COVID shit has actually really happened, I've been put into a very blessed position. And one thing that I have realized is that there are people out here, and I know you already know that, but since I'm in this position, there are people in this world that are making a tremendous amount of money. A tremendous amount of money for not doing shit. I worked to get my licenses and things like that, and I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that are making a decent amount of money and not doing shit. But the reason why I'm saying that and I'm bringing it up is because I've worked UPS, FedEx, Brahms, fast food, serving, fucking janitorial, security. I've done every single thing that you can fucking think of. I'm about to turn 27. My bad, I forgot my age. I'm finna turn 27 coming up in this year. And so I realized the people that I've grown up with, a lot of people I'm surrounded by, people older than me, 10 years older than me, 12 years older than me. I'm in a different position, and it's like I really want to have the conversation. I want to spread some of the stuff that I wish I had when I was getting older, growing up, and trying to figure out what the fuck to do in this world. And so that's what this year is gonna be looking like. It's gonna be a lot of stepping out of your comfort zone, having some really good conversations. It's gonna be doing the shit that you don't want to do. It's gonna be exercising. It's gonna be learning. It's gonna be having all the hard conversations and stuff like that, you guys. And so that's what this is coming into. Now, I want to address the Kevin Samuels thing. I know in the title and stuff like that. So some people have really said like, "Oh, what the fuck you doing? You can't be commenting and reacting on people's fucking on his work, and you're trying to make money off of that shit." Look, this is the fucking internet. Like, how many people I just found out there's this group, this K-pop group out here, right? All they do is react to fucking videos. All the popular YouTubers that you're looking at, they react to videos. This is the thing. And so you've got to come with the age. You got to understand, get in where you, like, if you can't beat it, join it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to his message has been something that has absolutely changed a lot of people's lives, like, without a doubt. Going popular on YouTube, World Star Hip Hop, going viral. I actually talked to random people out in public, actually, and you know, ask them about the content that you see on that channel and how you feel about that. Like, I just went to the bar the other day, talked to these random black ladies, asked them about it, and I'm specific with the race because, come on, like, why do we tiptoe around the race issue? It's like fucking accept the shit, man. We're different. We're different. You know what I'm saying? White, black, Asian, we're all different. And so I'm not gonna sit here and just tiptoe around socially correct, politically correct shit. That's also what's around the YouTube space. Everyone is so politically correct with so much shit, and it's like, where's the actual the grit, the raw, the real? People ain't real anymore. People are so fucking fake. And so when it comes to the Kevin Samuels situation, he misses out on a lot of different things. He absolutely does an overall branch thing, and I want to come in with the millennial perspective. I noticed that on my analytics, a lot of people that watch my show or channel is between the ages of 18 and 35, mostly men. I do want to bring a little bit more women into it, and I encourage women to come into it. So when it comes to the Cynthia G shit, I see a lot of women hate. A lot of women talk so much shit in the comment section. And so I want to open up the space for that, man. I'm open. If you want to talk shit, if you want to blast me out on public, the fucking link is in the description. Call on the Zoom meeting. Come talk to me. Talk shit. Whatever. I think that's fantastic. If you want to say it, if you you so strong about what you believe, come on an actual platform. Let's have the conversation to the shit. I'm open for it. And so I do want to address the Cynthia G shit. And I think that she's absolutely like, there's maybe some good content in it, but it's deplorable. It's ridiculous. It's like, abort male black babies. How can you, what good is that actually doing anybody by saying some shit like that? Women want to talk about the black manosphere space. They want to talk about how men in the red pill space hate women. It's all this shit about women this, women that. Oh, we just fuck them and dump them and shit like that. I don't know who the fuck they're watching. I don't know who they're watching. They probably watched 1 or 2 videos and they just fucking left off. But we still want to actually come to a fucking higher purpose. But abort black babies, how is that any higher purpose? And so when I want the Cynthia G women to come into this shit. I want them. I'm gonna start my next couple of videos. I'm gonna be focusing on Cynthia G because I want them to come in. I want to talk to them. And I'm gonna keep this platform open for the rest of the year, for the years to come, because I want to talk to this shit. I'm 26. What about that? So many people tell me I should be with white women, Hispanic women, but I prefer dark-skinned women. I just do. And so it's like, someone like me, I don't have to date black women. Other races of women love me. And so I don't have to do it. But I'm still advocating for getting with black women. But with Cynthia G shit, it's like, what the fuck? What good does that do? And then people want to defend it. It blows my mind. Blows my fucking mind with it. So I want to tell you, because you're going to be wondering, why should you even come to these types of things? What space, what ground do I even have to actually like talk about this stuff that I talk about? You know, what's my credibility and shit like that? Well, how about the fact that, first off, I've lived through these experiences too. I come from Kansas City, Missouri. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Junkies walking up and down the street, fucking in the inner city. My grandmother's house, grew up with my great grandmother, right, liquor store right in front of the fucking store. We would just sit outside, smoke or whatever, watch motherfuckers go up and down the street. She was the candy lady, so everyone in the neighborhood loved her. She got robbed a couple times, but nobody really fucked with her. Everyone in the neighborhood loved Miss Bailey, man. They loved Miss Bailey. They fucking protected her. She has stripes in the hood, man. It's crazy when I think about it. And God rest her soul. But we didn't have anything. She didn't have shit to give to me. And so I'm not somebody that had shit come to me. I had to get it from the mud. I had to get it from the trenches. I know people say that shit here and that, but like I have lots of experiences with that. I'm articulate. I'm self-made. Dropped out of college, making more than fucking people twice my age. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this is something that anyone can do. Anybody can do these types of things. I used to be really fat. I have bow legs. I'm pigeon-toed. I have everything stacked up against me. You know what I'm saying? And I still make the shit happen. And so that's why I have credibility. That's why, you know, and if you don't agree, come talk to me. come talk to me, man. Make me feel like, if you feel like my shit is bad or whatever, I'm stupid, come make me look like a fool out in public. And so I'm calling that into it. But 2022, you guys, man, this is really crazy, and I want to talk about this too, you guys. It's I was looking up cars because I have a nice Toyota, man, and this car I paid it off like 2-3 years ago, and it's running like a fucking clock, man. And I started looking up cars, and I'm like, yo, why the fuck are these cars so fucking expensive? I know on YouTube and stuff it's because of the chips. It's because of people. The resale market now is just bonkers and shit like that. But I don't really see it coming down any further. Not to mention, I do mortgages still. I'm still working in the mortgage industry right now, and bro, house prices aren't really going down much. People expected the house prices to go down. They're not going down by much at all. If the interest rates are still low as fuck, people are like, yo, we're not hurting in the mortgage industry at all. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, if you want to get into it, I highly suggest you still get into the real estate mortgage market, specifically loans. Specifically in the loans, man. Like, real estate agents, that's an entirely different beast. I know it sounds sexy, but come on, let's be real about this shit, bro. You don't really want to be walking around, especially if you paranoid about the COVID situation. You don't want to be dealing with people. You got to set houses. You got to stage houses. You got to have open shows. You got to talk to so many people, man. And it's like, you could do the same thing, make the same amount of money from home, talking to motherfuckers on the phone, or even just emailing them and shit like that, you guys. Get your loan license. Do loans. Real estate agents, I mean, of course, there are the real estate agents out there that want to tell you, like, oh yeah, this is a great place to get into. You should come do it. Like, it's like, I mean, yeah, but I don't want to do all that work. Let me tell you another benefit about working from home that you got to transition your mind into, especially coming into 2022. January 3rd, you guys, it's going to be January 4th. Thinking about the rest of this year and the years to come, working from home is one of the best things that you can do. The reason why is because you have leverage. You have monitors around you. You can use the internet. Anytime you're working from home on the phone, you're doing some chat shit or whatever, you know, content moderation is actually a really good place to get into, you guys. Man, I'm telling you, it's a great place to do it because you have the opportunity to build on the virtual world. This is the future. The future is online. You're going to get lost. You're going to get left behind if you're not following in with it. You need to understand TikTok. You need to understand Twitter. You need to understand Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Google Ads. This is the future. You're going to get left behind. What it looks like is being left behind, and here's the deal. A lot of people don't even know, like, when you say left behind, what does that actually invoke in your mind? What does that invoke in your mind? What do you think of? What do you picture when someone says, oh, you're going to get left behind? I'm going to tell you what it looks like. It's looking like trying to get a car or trying to get an apartment, but you can't do it because you're looking at your budget, you're looking at your bank account. Damn, I don't know if I can afford a $400, $500 car note on top of $1,000 rent. The reason why your rent's gonna be $1,000 is because you don't want to spend $700-800 for an apartment in the downtown Dallas or some shit like that. That's got roaches, 1-star reviews. And so when you thinking about your budget, what about saving? What about investing? What about this NFT market? What about this crypto shit? You want that stuff to, like, you hear it so many times because you need to learn about it. It's a sign. This is a sign that you have to follow suit. I know it might hurt your head to sit down, and it might be something you don't want to spend your free time doing because you're already working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and you got kids. You got to cook. You got to go to the gym. You don't want to spend the little bit of precious free time you have learning more. I know you don't want to do that, but you have to. You have to, man. The reason why is because, yo, shit's going to get more expensive. Getting left behind is knowing that you can't buy the things you want to buy because you got a budget for the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting left behind is not a good feeling, and you don't want that to happen, you guys. And so that's why learning to code getting a virtual job, learning the code, that is the thing to do. It's really one of the best things to do right now. There's a website that I'm gonna actually do. I'm gonna do a review on tomorrow, actually, where I'm gonna show you guys. I stumbled upon a random site that is dedicated to teaching kids from kindergarten, age 5 to 18, how to code. And it's in these cute ass cartoon images, really simple directions, but it gives kids, little kids, a basic framework on how coding actually works. And there are so many people, even in our age, don't even know what HTML, CSS, or Python is. I know I did in a couple weeks ago. Shit. You know what I'm saying? HTML is one of the basic like things for building a website. And this is what kids nowadays are going to get taught. You're going to get left behind. 10 years. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Imagine yourself being 10 years older than what you're at. If you're 36, 46. Where do you think you're going to be at? Where is your money going to be at? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to get to the next level? And I know a lot of people are going to also think the internet, YouTube. Oh, I'm going to just pop off on some TikTok shit. Oh, man, I'm going to be the next rapper. That's great. But you still need to learn the internet, man. You still got to learn the internet. Like, you still need to learn the basics. So, I believe that learning how to code, especially with the highest salary, like base salary, being 6 figures, come on, man. Like, you can't beat that. You want to be able to live a good life. You want to live lavish. I honestly believe that coding is the way to go. My father, if he's watching, man, if he sees this, I love you. But he's in his 40s, mid 40s, not knowing what to do right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, one thing, if you are older, that you should think about is, if you're older, you have experience. There's so many people right now that are so lost, that are waiting for older people to spread their experience out here. That's one of the reasons why Kevin Samuels is so popular out there, is because there are so many younger people in the online world that kind of want that old traditional mindset, that mentality. It's a lost thing, man. Our generation, we're so fucking fickle. We're fickle. Our attention span is shot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you are older, you have something to offer to people, man. Get on the YouTube space. Get on the Facebook space. Open up a little community or something like that. Man, you're a dying breed. You're a dying breed. Man, I'm going to say this too. It's probably, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say it. We got some trans people on my job, right? Got some trans people on my job. And I know what the thing with trans right now is, like, they're fucking protected from everything. And this is something that I know Jordan Peterson got a lot of heat for it in Canada, for defending his right to say whatever pronoun he wants to say, right? And nowadays, motherfuckers can get sued for not calling a person the right pronoun and stuff like that. So there's a lot of protection around them. There are 2 trans people in my job that I've noticed, but like before I tell you the story, I want you to think about this. It's like, at what limit does power and protection for the trans become a little bit too much? When does it get a little ridiculous? Those 2 people at my job literally don't do anything. They literally don't do anything. And nobody says anything to them, because it's still a touchy subject, you guys. Can't prove it, but this is the future. This is what's gonna happen. This is what is happening, you guys. And you're gonna get left behind. You gotta learn all about this world. It's like, I can't believe that we've come to a place where you can just switch your gender out, like, at any moment. You can just switch your fucking gender any fucking moment and reap the benefits of that type of shit. People talk about it's the end times, stuff like that. Oh my God, it's the biblical. If you read Proverbs, what such and such, you see that what's happening right now is the mark of the beast, and the COVID, the 5G is gonna summon the, and it's like, I'm not here to talk about religion or anything like that, man. Let's be real about the shit. Like, let's just focus on getting your life right and understanding where the world is headed. There's a lot of shit out here that you should keep your eyes on, but fuck, when you try to complicate it with like these grandiose biblical things, I'm not knocking your religion. I'm not. I promise I'm not. But I'm just saying, regardless of that fact, you've got to make some money. Like, and the money is in the tech world. I know you don't. Some people like don't want to get into tech and shit like that, but that's money's in the tech world. Money's in entertainment. Money's in mortgages. You can still be doctors and lawyers, but look at what's happening with some of your popular doctors on YouTube. Look at what's happening with some of these professional lawyers on YouTube. They're just quitting their jobs, their profession altogether to do the YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just crazy to me. This is, I think 2022 is going to come with a lot of planning and a lot of realism. Use all of your resources that you have, man. This social media world is absolutely fantastic. Dating. Oh man. Dating. You gotta have an online platform. You gotta be on TikTok or Instagram or something like that, you guys. You have to. The reason why is because if you're 35, if you're like older, you know, and you're still out in the dating world, look, you're gonna be dating some women that are in their 20s. The women in their 20s love TikTok. Women in their 20s love Instagram. You got to get in with it, man. Plus, it's kind of fun, bro. Imagine this. You meeting this girl. She's 25, my age, some shit like that. You know, you 30, whatever, however old you are. You don't know anything about this TikTok stuff. You guys just try the dances with her. You know, get her out of her shell or something. You know, she get a little dance. You guys get to make fun of the little facial reactions that happen when you guys are doing the dances. That creates some like bonding moments. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds weird from what I'm saying right now, but it does. You know what I'm saying? And that's an opportunity for other things to happen. That's an opportunity, you know, to talk a little bit more, to get her comfortable with some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you're older, 30, 32, 33, 34, whatever, you like, man, I don't know nothing about that. I don't want to do this shit. Bro, learn it, man. You're only like hurting yourself by not doing that type of shit. Shit, I'm 26 and I don't even know about TikTok for real like that, you guys. And so this is something that I'm, you know, gonna be spending a lot of 2022 learning about and doing. So that's something that's really interesting. I'm actually gonna keep this one pretty short though, because I'm gonna start doing some like reaction videos. We're gonna do all those like in the live stream and stuff like that. But what I really wanted to kind of come down and talk about is we're gonna get this. We're gonna get our lives together, you guys. We're gonna get this life together. 2022 is gonna be grind season, grinding hard. And if you need some motivation, if you just want to see someone talk some shit, I'm here for that. I'm gonna be doing that the rest of this year, you guys. And we're gonna get this shit going, man. We're gonna come with some dope shit. Thank you so much for tuning in, though. It's your brother Trey. We're gonna do this shit again. Happy 2022, you guys. Get on your grind. Stay on your purpose. Let's get this bag. Let's be the best version of ourselves that we can be, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Thank y'all so much.